Well, what's happening? It's your girl Sunshine OG. I'm in here like swimwear with goggles on. Yeah, yeah. With that being said, baby, when I say we're not letting up, we're not letting up. Um, Shout out to my supporters. Shout out to y'all. Thank you all. Y'all been showing mad love to my channel, and I'm forever grateful. Thank you all. The channel is growing tremendously. I am grateful, but I'm not going to let up. I told y'all I was off, and I have some content coming, and here it is. Okay, now I tell y'all I do my research. I write my notes. Yeah, like I said in my last video, I would like for all my subscribers to research. It's important that you seek the knowledge for yourself. Now back to what I was saying. I'm not sure if my followers may be informed, but our guy, Duke the Jeweler, is one of the top 5 jewelers in the United States. I told y'all this young man was that nigga. I told you first. With that being said, him being one of the top 5 jewelers in the U.S., y'all know that man was major competition for them other jewelers, right? Now just think about it. Hutch the jeweler, he's dead. He was one of those top 5s. That's one knocked out. Duke the jeweler, he's dead. He was one of those top 5 jewelers. That's another one knocked out the way. So there only leaves 3. So I went on ahead, took the initiative to do some research on these remaining 3 top jewelers in the U.S., correct? Okay. Now, what I've found, I will be sharing with you all with the next video. This video is regarding this right here. So Duke been in competition for them other 3 jewelers because Hutch is out the way. Okay? They had to come together. Women's Lowdown, inform y'all, because I don't know where y'all, like, I've been literally investigating shit like this since the Kanika Jenkins case. You did. Since my little shorty was smoked and killed by her friends, her so-called partners, that she was left with, just like Duke the Jeweler, another individual in Chicago that was killed by some so-called partners that he was left with. When that took place with my shorty Kanika, I just started investigating, researching. I mean, I got full into it. So when it transpired with Kanika and so on, Zach TV1 and so on, Mo 3 and so on, King Von, Young Dolph, and so on and so on, I noticed that just like Kanika and Duke and Mo 3, it took for all the enemies to come together as one, to get these individuals out the way. These individuals are so powerful that it took enemies from all over to come together to get rid of them. Now, Duke being competition for them other 3 jewelers, y'all know how this shit go. Like I explained to y'all. Because my easiest scenario for me is the streets. Because I have experience in the streets. Common sense. But anyways, that's my easy scenario. Y'all know it's no different. I mean, the game is no different. It's just the difference is the type of hustle you're doing. However, the rules still, the same rules apply, no matter what type of hustling that you're doing. So with that being said, Duke the Jeweler was competition for other jewelers, like I've been saying for the past 3 minutes. Okay, we know that. However, Duke was not able to, like they said, Duke was not able to park in valet because for some strange reason, by being a concert, of course it's going to be packed. Of course the parking spots are going to be filled. Boosie knew that. But my main question is, if I fuck with Duke, I'm doing business with Duke, right? I got Duke coming down here to meet me, do business with me. I'm going to look out for him. I'm going to make sure he's straight. I got to make sure he comfortable, he well taken care of while he down here with me, right? Okay, right. So, this is a question that wasn't asked. Why didn't Boosie make sure that Duke had a spot to park in valet? Not a spot, a secured spot. I know I was just prolonging for like 3 minutes talking about the competition, but we're here now. Why didn't little Boosie make sure that Duke the Jeweler had a secure spot to park in that parking garage? Because he didn't want him in a secure spot, bitch. Let's keep it a buck. He had Duke right where he wanted Duke. Like I said in the video from yesterday, in that industry, you find out what that person's weakness is. You find out what they like to indulge in, okay? You find out what they like. You get them, and when you get them, not only that you have control and you have them right where you want them, they're moving to your beat at this point. And that what took place with Duke. Duke was in that parking garage, isolated. If y'all seen that video while that baby was laying on that ground on his back, stretched out by his truck, that breaks me every time. It fucks me up every time I think about it. If y'all seen that video, y'all could see that he was isolated. Bitch, it looks spooky, bitch. Yeah, it looks spooky, bitch. Like the area Duke the Jeweler was in, it's dark. It's creepy. No one's there. Like, it looks like it's under another level of our cars where the lights are. And there's another level behind, under it. I might be wrong, but it just looks that way. However, you could tell he's isolated. And him not being, Duke not being secure in a secure valet spot, these individuals had all access to Duke. Now, like I said, Boosie not making sure Duke have a secure parking spot, that was a part of the plan. They needed him isolated. They needed him by himself. They needed him where there was no witnesses besides the person that was camcording and videoing. Okay? Now, I have another question for y'all. I have a comment. At that point, when Duke noticed that he didn't have a valet spot, because Duke is a street nigga. Let's be logical. This young man is a street nigga. He's from Chicago. Okay, so it's not like he's not aware. Same hustle, same shit, same rules apply. Duke should have gotten a major red flag at that exact moment. That nigga Boosie was not fucking with him the long way. So you mean to tell me, bitch, I'm coming down here in Houston to come do business with you, bitch, and you can't have the decency, yo, to have me a secure parking spot, bitch, to make sure I'm straight? You can't have the decency, bitch, to have a secure parking spot for me to make sure I'm legit, bitch, to make sure I'm good? Like, really? You're not fucking with me how I'm fucking with you? No, you're not. That should have been a clear indication to Duke. That should have been a huge red flag. See, Duke should have been able to see the play, but he trusted the wrong individual. trying to make money. All money is not good money. And this was a valuable lesson learned. But with that being said, this baby trying to make money, that made me go to thinking like, I'm a thinker bitch. I'm so much of a thinker bitch. Sometimes I overthink, ho. And I have to check myself like, bitch, you're tripping, like, woosah, ho. Yeah, get yourself together. Go smoke, calm down. You're overthinking, you're doing too much. I thinks. So when I immediately thought about that, my mind went to, well, Duke knows that all money is not good money, right? Why was Duke so adamant to make that money? Well, why was he so adamant to sell that jewelry to Boosie? Did Boosie get his young man an offer that he couldn't refuse? This is what popped up in my head. What I mean by that is, that's a possibility that, cause you gotta think now. We know how this small head bitch get down. He would make it seem like, bitch, Boosie would make it seem like he got Prince Charles money, ho, and he broke as a joke. And it's quite obvious. But he would make it seem like he has Prince Charles money. So that's a possibility that he could have informed this young man, what's down with you, little brother? Yeah, I need this. I want to get me a Cuban, I want to get me 3 more Cuban links, rose gold. Yeah, I want to get me a couple of watches, give me 5 rings, a few bracelets, whoop-de-whoop. That's a possibility he was throwing numbers out there that Duke could not refuse. And just think of it. This being Boosie. Look at it from Duke's point of view. This being Boosie. A so-called stupid superstar. A so-called paid nigga. A so-called boss, as Boosie say, quote unquote. Okay, he got it. He say he got it. He already showed me the dice game, right? And made it seem like he got it, right? So I'm assuming he got it. Being a habitual liar that Boosie is, bitch. Bitch, he broke, bitch. But he would make you feel like, bitch, he the biggest man on earth, bitch. So that's where my mind went. Could Boosie have told Duke, given Duke an offer that he couldn't refuse, that made Duke come directly to Boosie and fall directly into Boosie trap? That's what I asked. I need y'all to answer that question down below in the comments. I really do. So what I just asked was, did Boosie give Duke an offer that he could not refuse? That had Duke that adamant to go to that concert and risk his life again after the dice game. Because I know he felt the tension at that dice game. But he still was adamant enough to go to that fucking concert and get that money from Boosie. Yeah. So did Boosie give Duke an offer he couldn't refuse? And that's why Duke was there? Okay. Now, back to Duke not having a parking spot. Like I said, Duke, the jeweler, antenna should have went up immediately. Because that's just like me taking my home. That's just like me and my hoe going out, right? Me and my hoes going out. I'm apologizing to y'all. I'm 31, baby. I'm young, okay? This time me and my girls talk. I'm sorry to all of my older subscribers out there. Excuse my language. Just, all right. I do better. I know better, so I'm going to do better. Say, for instance, me and my girls going out. Yay. All right, bam. We leave together. You got to know we coming back together. My girl ain't gonna leave and dip off. And I'm not aware of it. I don't know the nigga. I don't know his license plates. I don't know what he driving. I don't know what he look like. I don't know what he got on. Bitch, I want to know all that. Yay. I might just get a piece of your beer, rub your head, bitch, and just get a piece of your little beer. I'm just saying, you know, you gotta be mindful, because you just never know. But that should have been a huge red flag for Duke the Jeweler. Ain't no way in hell a nigga go bring you out that'll do business with you, and they don't make sure you have a secure parking spot. And you got all this type of amount of money and jewelry on you, Duke? Boy, fuck no. Fuck no. You're not fucking with me like that. You're not fucking with me the long way, partner. No, boy, it sound like you trying to fuck over me, bitch. Sound like you trying to get me fucked all the way. Bitch, sound like you trying to get me raw dog. No condom. Let's keep it a buck. And that's what happened. How about that? So, Duke is a fucking jeweler. One of the top 5 jewelers in the country. Why didn't Boosie secure that man? Because Boosie didn't want to secure that man. Boosie won't secure that man. If y'all seen that video with Duke laying on his back, bitch, Duke the jeweler was isolated in that parking garage. In a little corner to the back. A little dark, spooky corner to the back. That's why I said it looked creepy and spooky. I don't give a fuck if it's a concert or not. His attendance should have went up, because he was not supposed to be there that long. He didn't go there for no concert, to enjoy no concert. He went there to do business. I could tell y'all this. Seeing Duke isolated and ducked off in that parking garage myself, I don't know if y'all seen the video or not. However, the video was on World Star Hip Hop. It was on Twitter, all that. One thing I noticed, like I said, Duke the Jeweler was a street dude. He grew up in the streets of Chicago. Hustling, bustling. Okay? So I say that to say this. Duke the Jeweler knew better to run his ass down there behind the cell. He knew better to go run behind a fucking cell. We in the year 2022. Icebox ain't going to no motherfucking Boosie. Boosie going to Icebox. Y'all see that? Johnny Dang ain't going to no concert to Boosie. Boosie going to Johnny Dang. Y'all see that? So, why did Duke let them niggas send him out there like that? Get him off his base? Because, like I mentioned, there's a possibility Boosie gave this young man an offer that he couldn't refuse. Just think of it. Duke is 29 years old. I'm only 31. I was once 29. Young, driven, ambitious, stoked up, excited behind money. Until I understood when I got older that I attract money. You feel me? But Duke is 29. Bitch, he heard the amount of money, bitch. But I'm gonna say this. It ain't like the young man ain't never make it before, bitch. This is what he do. He makes this type of money in his sleep. Let's keep it a buck. Let me clear that up. Because I don't want y'all in the comments getting down my throat talking about, oh, that man been making money like that. Yes, he have. I will give him that. That's my whole point. If he been making money like that, what's your reason to run out there to them? Let the sale come to you. You got the product. You got what they need. Duke ain't have to run down there. Duke should have knew right then and there at that moment that something's up with this. Bitch, you trying to get me out here to shoot dice. Bitch, you trying to get me out here to a concert. All that for what, bitch? It's all business, nothing personal. I'm not looking for friends. You feel me? Bitch, my family, my friend. Bitch, and sometimes they cross me and I still got to deal with them and I still cut them off. You know, I don't have space for friends. But Duke was 29. Young. I'm not saying he was mature because at 29 he did things that these OGs couldn't do. Duke ran laps around these OGs multiple times and beat them in a race multiple occasions. The fuck? Yeah. That's why they had to get rid of him. He has the cheapest prices, the top quality, the most top quality jewelry for the cheapest prices. And he's one of the top 5 jewelers in the country. Bitch, you know that man was an issue. Yeah, he was an issue. Like I said, that's what Duke fucked up at. I ain't gonna cut no corners. I'm gonna give it to y'all running and cut. Ain't no way Duke was supposed to run behind that cell running down out of Houston to go make that money off Boosie. Any nigga in the streets know. And Duke, la partners. His family, because I have his family, got down in my comments and let me know that was his family. Woo-de-woo, yeah. I appreciate it. Shout out to you, and y'all have my deepest condolences. But like I said, I'm sure his family even let him know before he jumped off the porch. Look, you don't got to run behind no cells. You don't got to do none of that. Your product good, the cells go run on you. You just got to be there. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. You know? The rules don't change. The niggas in the streets change. And that's facts. You got A1 straight drop, dude. You don't have to run behind nobody. I don't care what type of hustling you doing. The same rules apply. So imagine if I could get Duke where I want him, I got him, right? Right? That's what took place. They seen Duke was willing to travel. And that's what took place. Ain't running behind no cells, man. That shit is the quickest way for you to get X'd out, locked up, or set up. And that's what took place with Duke the Jeweler. Like, that's why I keep saying, any street nigga know a street female, or any of y'all who been in the streets. And I'm not glorifying this shit, because I'm not in those streets anymore. Thank you, God. I am that grateful. You feel me? I've been shot twice. With one of the biggest guns. And there ain't nothing to brag about, bitch. I ain't, but like I said, if you know, you know. That shit can't go over your head. I ain't running behind no cells. That shit is dead. That's the quickest way for you to get X'd out or set up. And that's what took place with this baby. You feel me? Now, there's no way possible that Boosie, small head ass, can't get up here and say he wasn't thinking on that man. Duke, the jeweler, was living his best life while Boosie badass was sitting back on Instagram stalking and praying and thinking on that man, trying to go with his move. I could see him gathering. I see him gathering up all the rest of the individuals who have an issue with Duke the Jeweler. Because if we have a common denominator, we will all will come together as one to knock that common denominator down. We will all come together as one and knock that bitch down like a fraction to the least common denominator. And that's what took place with Duke the Jeweler. I seen it take place. Not physically with my own eyes, but I'm seeing it play out. If you know, you know. Now I'm looking at y'all. If you know, you know. Yeah, I definitely wanted to share that information with y'all. Maybe Duke knew when he took those when he took those pictures in the mirror with those bags on the floor. That I feel like, honestly, that young man knew. At that point, that was a possibility he was being set up. That's why he was showing possibly what he had. I'm going to take it for what it is. He put it out there. You know, however, I just want to say the word, because we're ending the video at this point, and the word for the day regarding this jeweler situation. Friday's word for today will be accountability. It will be accountability. We have to take accountability for our actions. We have to take accountability for the decisions that we make. And we definitely have to understand that every decision that we make has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. So pick who you want to serve. I'm sorry this took place with this baby. His family has my deepest condolences. His kids have my deepest condolences. Overall, I'm just saddened and heartbroken because he was so gullible. Because he was so young, gullible, and it's like he was so focused on the money that he didn't pay attention to the signs that was placed before him while chasing the money. Because I need you all to know that before Duke the jeweler was killed, he got a sign. He definitely got a sign from the Most High God. We all do, baby. We all do. There's always warning before destruction. But it's up to you if you want to take heed. And not too many people have the opportunity or the chance to get it right the second time. And that's what took place with this baby. That's what took place with this baby. One wrong decision of him trusting a no good motherfucker cost him his life. Cost him his life. While chasing, well, I won't say that. I won't say while chasing a dollar. I will say while being lied to. Because Duke was lied to. I don't care what nobody say. That bitch Boosie is a habitual liar. Bitch, I know because I have a habitual liar in my family. We all do. Just like there's a drug addict in every family, a drug dealer, a sissy, a hoe, etc. There's one in every family. So there's no reason for you bitches to be this delusional. Like I said yesterday, if y'all turn the blind eye, that's because y'all choose to turn the blind eye regarding the situation. Boosie small head ass knew. He knew exactly what he was doing. That's why it backfired on him the way it did. But for him to be so comfortable with doing this, I don't know if Moultrie was dead for 3 years now, almost 3 years in November. But it seems like he's doing this shit every 3 years, or every 2 years. No, because King Von ain't been dead 3 years. So it gotta be 2 years. But I just need y'all to know that y'all better stop praising these rappers and these industry folks. Bitch, they ain't no different from you and me. Okay? Y'all praising these individuals and they go drag y'all stupid asses right the hell with them. Little do you know. It's right here before your eyes. And back to that Duke the Jeweler situation, like I said, we're going to take accountability and understand that this young man was lied to and tricked out of his spot. I cannot say he was chasing behind money. I could definitely say that bitch Boosie lied and told that young man that he had a certain amount of money for that jewelry, bitch, and he didn't. And had that young man set up, like I said. When you call yourself running behind the cell, you are setting yourself up for failure. Either you're setting yourself up to go to jail, or you're setting yourself up to get smoked by the competition from stepping on their toes, or you're setting yourself up to get set up. It's not hard. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. It's all love. Long live Duke the Jeweler. That one senseless decision of him trusting Boosie, small head ass, cost that young man his life. Y'all be mindful who y'all let in. Y'all be mindful of who. Everything fucking that glitters is not gold. That's what I need y'all to know. We had the word for the day, accountability. Now we're gonna have the statement of the day. Everything that fucking glitters is not gold. And that's a word from my granny. Straight up. I'm gone. Happy Friday to y'all. And the information regarding those other 3 top jewelers in the United States will be coming within a few hours. Y'all stay tuned. It's your girl Sunshine, huh? We gonna continue to break this shit down. I'm going to handle that now. Y'all be cool. I'll be cool. Once again, thanks to the Most High God on this Grand Friday. Long live Duke the Jeweler. And your girl is out of here.